Welcome to my channel, The Three Mountains. This is the first video, or part one, of a few videos that I will be making on a cosmic law, saying or stating that you should love your neighbor as yourself. Now, what happened was that some time ago, I asked Master Samael during a meditation practice to show me what I should teach you now. What video should I be making next? And the answer came quickly that night. In an astral projection, I found myself inside a sort of cave, and I was holding a torch with fire, and the fire was illuminating a wall. And that wall was divided in two parts. And when I looked at the left-hand side, it was carved upon the stone the first law, stating, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength." And then on the right-hand side, again carved upon the stone, was the second law. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. After I read these two laws, I heard a voice saying, to be acting according to cosmic law is whoever fulfills the first law. But whoever breaks the second law will also be breaking the first law. Right. So basically, the second law is linked or very much attached to the first law. If you break the second law, which is you shall love your neighbor as yourself, you will also be breaking the first law, which is to love your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and all your strength. Now, let's try to get deeper into the meaning of loving our neighbor. What does that mean? That we should just love people? First of all, I want to clarify that the law, the cosmic law, does not mean that we have to love people's egos. No. People are made up of egos, and my person has her own, I have my own egos. Here we are. So I'm trying to give you this example. And any other person around you that you meet in the street, at work, my partner, husband, etc., they have their own egos. But no matter how many egos the person has, still there is a fraction of a being of God inside each one of us. So you have a fraction of the being inside you, and your neighbor has also or carries inside a fraction of the being inside him or her. This means that in the first commandment, God is asking that we love him inside us. And in the second commandment, God is asking us to love the being of my neighbor. Right? In this way, God is inside all of us, each one and all of us. Now, as you walk the path, yes, and you go awakening consciousness by eliminating the ego, you will see this. At some point along the path in the astral, you will be able to enter and feel inside a bird, any animal, a person, a tree. You can be a river, you can be the wind, be part of nature, be part of the cosmos, the universe. Yes, as you join yourself with God, you become part of the whole universe. Why? Why is this? Remember, God is unity. God is love, forgiveness, tolerance, compassion. But the ego we carry inside is separation. we create enemies, resentment, hatred, vengeance, discrimination, antipathy, etc., etc. Now, to conclude this video, I want to go back here and tell you that when you meet people, you will start to realize when they manifest egos from inside by getting angry, tantrums, fights, or you will also realize when the being of that person is manifesting through him or her by asking questions. For example, about why are we here on earth? What is life about? What's the purpose of life? Or they start talking about dreams, and I had this strange feeling. If you notice, if you pay attention, the being inside that person is pushing the person to find out more about the path. Yes, so the being, remember, the being is the one driving and trying to lead the person to the light, to find the light and stay in the light. So I will remind you that when you find people with this curiosity about existence on earth, and who are we, why are we here, then try to offer them guidance to the light, to gnosis. Up to here, in my next video, we will continue with the topic of to love your neighbor as yourself. Thanks for watching.